So, video two, ideas for rekindling or reigniting those passionate hobbies in you, or the quest for life, or the adventurous, I'm so sorry, the spirit that you are, and stuff like that. Okay, so number one is stop comparing your life to other people's life. It's always a good idea to take inspiration and stuff, but living somebody else's life is like, copy paste, and you forget yourself, and you're living a borrowed life and stuff, right? So now number one is start looking for events and calendars, or hobby classes, or let's say, uh, yeah, let's look for classes which are very close to what you enjoy, or what you'll be meaning to do and stuff. Let's say a salsa class, let's say uh saxophone, let's say zumba, let's say drumming, let's say dancing, let's say what else, any tabla, let's say djembe, let's say Spanish music, let's say whatever, whatever you wanted to learn, you'll not be able to do it. Let's say photography, let's say horse riding, let's say, learning about cars and stuff, let's say art, let's say writing or whatever. You've not been able to do it, now you want to do it, sitting online and looking at people and saying, wow, what an amazing life, kya life hai, they're so lucky. Every second day they are here, every second day they are there, and this is what they do, this is how they do it and stuff. Why not get your act together and start doing it? So number one, enroll yourself to an event, go attend it, get inspired and stuff, go back, think about it. Do you want to take it up, and do you want to kind of consider that as a part and parcel of your life? So reignite your passions, and enroll in a class and learn. Do it. It's so easy. Number two, take a stroll around in your neighborhood and stuff. How many times have you ever walked in your neighborhood or in your community? I do it every day. Even during Corona, I think in how many years you had Corona? Maybe it was a month in a year, which I did not walk, but I mostly walked around, and I noticed that there were little things which are grabbing my attention. Now my focus is shifted, so my attention is caught by birds, by bird feeders, by sparrows, by squirrels, by flora, by fauna, by interesting ideas of nature, by children in the park, by greenery, lots and lots of other things which I used to miss out in the first year, because I used to be only focused on Corona and the work I wanted to do, the Zoom meetings I had to do and stuff and all that. Now when I go easy, I go not thinking about anything. I just take my pet, and I have these dogs join me in and stuff, and then people come in, and we have a blast there, okay? So go take a stroll in your park and stuff, and see what is it that you like. Do you think you want to be a part and parcel or something that you want to do there? Do you want to kind of contribute in your community? Do you want to be a part of, let's say, planting trees or flowers, a part and parcel of maybe a cleaning campaign, or feeding the strays, or taking care of senior citizens, or teaching children? We've got a school there and stuff and all. Do you want to do all of that? Do you want to join a prayer group like an SGI group or something? Do you want to do that? There's so much to do there, so all these ideas come to you. So do you want to be a part and parcel of the circles that come to the park every few days? So senior citizen stuff, do you want to be there? So all these ideas come to you when you walk around in the real world, and you're looking at the realities around you and stuff. So they say, when in Rome, do what the Romans do. So if there are more people walking in one direction than the other, go with them, and you'll probably see that there's something happening around you, maybe a local market, a festival, maybe an exhibition or something. So I went in to play golf yesterday, and I noticed that there is a Olympic event happening here around my corner and stuff. If I wouldn't have stepped out, I wouldn't have even known about it. So that's how interesting life can get. So very important, which I'm sharing here, is try breaking the habit of staying in expensive hotels and expensive places. Try staying in somebody's house, try staying in a guest house, try staying in places which do not have internet and do not have Wi-Fi. This was the most amazing experience of my life, and I went to Leh Ladakh. I stayed there, and coming from an Indian Air Force background, I've had the honor and the privilege of living in cities which don't even have access to these. Like I used to go to um, as a youngster, I used to go to Shimla. I'll come back. Okay, there's a doorbell there. Yeah.